Como é que é, pessoal? Bem-vindos novamente a Undergrounds Voice ao vivo. Hoje tenho o prazer de entrevistar uma das minhas bandas favoritas, com um pequeno convidado ali já, Warfect. Man, thank you so much for being here. Welcome for the cats too.
Thank you, my pleasure. Glad to be here.
To meet you once again. The first contact I had with Warfect was live 4 years ago at the show with Volcano from Brazil. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
I was there. It was my first opportunity to see the band live, and I was like, oh my God, it's awesome. What do you remember about these nights and the Portuguese crowd too?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of beers involved, so my memory is maybe not the best, but I remember really enjoying playing in Portugal. It was a good crowd and good support and really fun. Yeah, I mean, I think we did 2 shows.
Yeah,
Portugal, I think, and it was both of them were really good. I think, what I can recall. So, yeah, it was nice.
And last week, Chris said on another interview that the show in Barroselas here in Portugal was really special for the band. Any reason for that? Do you remember this one too?
Yeah, I mean, it's we haven't done a lot of really big shows, and I mean that's a pretty big show.
Yeah.
And I mean, with the audience was fantastic, totally crowded, and I mean, you could tell a lot of them had heard us before, and yeah, it was a really nice moment, nice festival as well.
Yeah,
I can imagine it's pretty popular.
it is.
That one, yeah.
It is. Well, the new album Spectre of Devastation was released some days ago. We had to wait 4 years for a new album, but it's really worth it because it's a great album. Probably the best Warfect album too, and one of the best album of the year in my opinion. Do you agree?
Thank you very much.
Do you agree? How do you see this album or which importance can you do? Can you bring to this album for the band?
I mean, thank you very much. First of all, I really think it's yeah, we nailed this one. I mean, we are really happy with it, and it's I think it's a good one for to introduce the band what we are now, and we have had really took our time to work with the songs and really want to, yeah, we wanted it to be a really good one. We always want, of course, but I mean, we don't get younger, and we really felt that this has to be a massive album. And I mean, I and the other guys are really happy with it. So, and the support has been really good so far. So,
Yeah, it's a great album. I really love this one. And
thank you.
the last one was a conceptual album. It was received very well too. Did you felt an extra pressure for this one to do this new album?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's always a pressure to like really do your best, and yeah, I mean, it's yeah, I don't know exactly how to describe the feeling, but we always have a pressure on ourselves to do the best we possibly can, because I mean, it's an album, it will be here forever, so you have to really make your best to make it count. So yeah,
you guys composed, recorded, and produced all the album by yourselves, and then you sent the album for many labels, right? And Napalm Napalm Records, which is a huge label, contact you. How was all this process?
Yeah, it was actually we had the master and everything done for it, and we were like we were possibly thinking of releasing it ourselves, but we thought that maybe just send it to labels and check if there is any interest, and if we can have a good deal with someone. I mean, and then I think they called Chris in the band within 24 hours after receiving the album. So yeah, and they came up with a nice deal, and I think it felt like of course we have to do it with them. It's a great label, and so far they have been everything has been perfect working with them. So yeah.
Yeah, Napalm Records is a great label. It's a big one, and they work with a lot of huge bands too. And now Warfect is one of them. Does this fact put you guys on a higher status as a band?
I don't know. Of course, we're going to be able to reach more listeners, I think, and that's a good thing, because I mean, you want to give the whole metal community the chance to hear our stuff. So I mean, but I don't know if I mean, it feels the same, and especially now when you can't play live at the moment, it's hard to see the effect of that label. I mean, if you think if it will affect how many people attend the shows and stuff like that, but hopefully more people can get to know our music. And
Warfect lineup is really stable and solid for many years. Is that a big contribution for this great moment you guys living as a band?
I mean, we are really tight bunch of guys in this band, and we do so well with each other. We almost never fight over stuff, and we all are exactly on the same spot music wise. We rarely argue of anything regarding music, and I mean, we are as one. And I mean, hopefully it will last forever, because I mean, it's so solid. I'm so happy and grateful for playing with these guys. It feels amazing, actually.
It's a rare thing for a band. You guys already released two video clips for this album, Pestilence and Left to Rot. Why did you choose these songs in particular? I mean, probably they're the best representation of what the album is, right? Pestilence is a ultra fast thrash metal song with a killer solo, and then we have Left to Rot, which is a more mid tempo song.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we think both songs are really good, and we want to really to show that the album contains not only fast stuff but even some more atmospheric stuff, and of course we really like those songs. So it was I think it was quite early on we decided to go for those two. I mean, they are I think they are showing off really good what you can expect from the rest of the album.
Yeah. Warfect are influenced by those thrash metal monsters like Slayer or Sodom, or some other bands like Creator, Sepultura. the classics. They're obviously great bands and big bands, but they are also getting old. Slayer already split up, and one day or another it will happen with the other ones. Do you think that Warfect can take their place in the future? I mean, new bands
Yeah.
at Warfect the same way you look at Slayer, for example, or it's impossible to achieve that status nowadays.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's impossible, but it would be really great if it would happen, of course. But I mean, I don't know, but it's, I mean, those bands are really huge. I mean, no, to be honest, I don't think so. But I mean, we would love to if it would happen, of course. Yeah.
Well, as I
I
said,
hope they will go on for many years to come. But as you said, you never know. Slayer's already out, but
unfortunately,
yeah.
as we said, Warfect is a thrash metal band from Sweden. And if you ask me about Swedish death metal or black metal bands, I can tell you a lot of names. But I honestly don't know other bands from thrash metal in Sweden. Probably you have a lot of them on the underground scene. Um, but as I was saying, Sweden is mostly dead and black metal country. Are you having success in supporting Sweden too, or more international success right now?
Yeah, it's a totally, as you say, I mean, every guy in Sweden that's into black and death metal all loves thrash as well. But I mean, it's not that many bands if you compare it to black metal or death metal. Um, but I mean, everyone loves thrash. So I can, yeah, it's about the same in Sweden as in other countries. I don't see that we are more popular in some areas than other, but yeah, it's not that many thrash bands in Sweden. There are a couple of them, of course, but not if you compare it to black metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just honestly the only thrash metal band in Sweden that I know is Warfect. Probably
Okay.
a bunch of more bands.
Yeah, you should definitely check out FKU.
Okay, I'll check that.
Really nice, good thrash band from Sweden.
Nice. Do you know something about Portuguese metal too?
Oh, yeah, not that much actually. I mean, I probably listen to many bands that are from Portugal, but I don't know that they are from Portugal. So
Probably.
yeah,
Finally, thank you so much for being here. It was amazing to talk to you once again. We already had an interview some years ago via email. Now we are having this one via Zoom, and I hope we can record one live on the next show in Portugal.
yeah, I hope so too.
So I'm a huge fan of the band, and I hope to see another gig here soon. Last words for the Portuguese fans and Underground's Voice viewers.
Thank you for having me, and you need to stay safe in this desperate times. And of course, you need to go and grab our new album, Spectre of Devastation, and trying to keep your necks whole.
Yeah.
So stay safe.
Thank you so much once again, and stay safe too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Arsenal destroyed, suffocating the remains.